We got a story today. Usually with these stories, I want to figure out who's the dumb one. Is it you, the consumer, or is the person selling the product or services? And you guys are the dumb ones. I can't believe you guys fell for this. You can just... All right, let's get into the story. When the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission took Ripple Labs to court in December 2020, everyday investors and the digital XRP had no idea that the government viewed their purchase as an unregistered security offering. All right, let's stop right here because you guys need me. I'm coming to that conclusion. When it comes to securities, there are stocks and there are bonds. Stocks are equity securities. Bonds are like debt securities. Now, when it says it's unregistered, that means that they didn't contact the SEC, fill out a form saying like, hey, we're going to sell this security. We won't let you know because you're going to check our finance. They didn't do that. So, again, y'all need me. Ripple's two top executives, CEO Bradley Garlinghouse and co-founder Christian Larson, were named alongside the company in the landmark enforcement action that questions the very nature of one of the world's leading cryptocurrency. Y'all gonna maybe want to start scamming.
I beg your pardon?
From 2013 through 2020, Ripple raised over $1 billion by selling XRP tokens on the promise that they would power fast, low-cost, cross-border payments. Well, that's definitely a speculation, but it's not a fact. The SEC complaint alleged that Ripple and its officers treated XRP sales like security offerings without the registration that protects investors. So their financial statements are reviewed by the SEC. You want to see if they're lying to the public. They say, oh, we made $100,000, but in actuality, they made it a loss. SEC is going to verify that. So when you're not having some sort of oversight, some regulated oversight, then you can just lie and say whatever you want to, while publicly pitching XRP as a currency, not an investment contract. The words, you guys are just like lawyers using the right terminology. On December 22nd of 2020, the SEC formally sued Ripple Labs' Bradley Garlinghouse and Christian Larson in the Southern District of New York, charging them with violating Section 5A and 5C of the Security Act by offering and selling over 14.6 billion XRP tokens as unregistered securities. 14.6 billion. Rather than fight out a full trial, Ripple and the SEC signed a settlement agreement on May 8th of 2025. Under that deal, both sides asked the court to dissolve the August 7, 2024 injunction and free up the 125 million penalty held in escrow, sending 50 million to SEC and returning the rest to Ripple before dissolving all remaining appeals. I said this before. I just did a story regarding some fake lawyers scamming people. Now, they made 14.6 billion. Now, that's not saying that's their net profit, but they make that. And they're being penalized. Last time I thought, a billion is above a million. Now, that's it held in escrow. Maybe they had funds in their accounts and they say, no, you ain't getting that. But where is their fine? This is some Here's the lessons learned that can be taken into consideration. Know your token status or know your security status. Go to the SEC website. If you're going to invest in something, developers and investors must clarify whether crypto assets will be treated as security before raising funds. So you're giving them advice. Why are you give us, the citizens, average broke folks, advice? If the offering meets legal definition of security, it must be registered or qualify for an exemption. Don't trust no one because they got a CEO, executive. Don't trust them. America is the land of the scams, like insurance. Y'all didn't hire me, but it's all good. I want to learn about the insurance process with the whole system, and they didn't hire me. State Farm. Settlement is an admission. Tell out to Shannon Sharp. Even without admitting wrongdoing, a settlement can reshape regulatory expectations and set a new standard for the crypto industry. What the SEC? Thanks for watching the video. This is very disheartening. Settlement doesn't necessarily mean admitting wrongdoing. No, yes, it does. Y'all don't want that on your record. So if y'all get sued again, y'all have no record of wrongdoing. That's what y'all want to do. See?